Oh, hell no.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. On the other side for the Seahawks, it's Mike McDonald. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to... Seattle now ready to march out of the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You talk about this Rams defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Hurt. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Hurt. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Following the fumble recovery. Hurt. This is Fant on the short completion. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Second and a couple. Back to throw. Hurt. Throw outside, complete to Cup. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Seahawks had 8 and 6 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Boy, Just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush, talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. Oh, the spin. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
From the gun, it's Walker. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Operating from the gun. Hurt. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Hurt. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And that's good for a Seahawks.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big game. And a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Hurt. This is the tight end fan. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He finds Smith-Njigba in the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there with a 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Now, this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hurt. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. Down to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun.
Hurt. Smith and Jigba with a grab.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
A field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37.
2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Hurt. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards for number 11.
For a Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
Tony Field that time in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Hurt. He'll buy some time right.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Hurt. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Back to throw. Hurt.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Looking to throw. Hurt. A heavy rush, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Hurt. Escaping the pressure right. He will score. Touchdown, Seattle. It's their quarterback. 34 yards.
And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for 1 as well, as he'll start again with a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Hurt.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 3. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
10 at the 42-yard line.
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw. Hurt.
And that one's going to come up short. Low throw. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 48 yards. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Their partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again.
How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. Let's see if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Back to throw. Hurt. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll be out right at the 35. And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss result.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Here's Walker to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
And going right back to Walker.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hand off here to Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's third and a few inches. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And that's good for another Seahawks. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Off play action. Hurt. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down.
Number 6 brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw. Hurt. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Hurt.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the Rams' 4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hurt. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. As his guys were able to push that lead on a bit further. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
timeout. Now come the Seahawks. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Give to Walker on the read option. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
44-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth-quarter stop? So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
The ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Zach Charbonnet, a 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
The victory here for Seattle. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Seahawks, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.
What happened to bro?
spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Carolina Panthers. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making a long trip to the East Coast. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum. Play action on first down. Headed out right. It gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. We stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he fights his way down to the 35 before... Defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Connects on the crosser. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down. Get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Walker now from the gun. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
It's Walker on the option. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and
3. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 27. Hits him on the end route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It is... And a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense. Through that quarterback's arm.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 37 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. He takes off with it. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Walker on first down. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
To throw here on first down. Oh, he put everything he had into that big gain downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Seattle.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 now. He rolls to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Take over.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 20-zip lead. And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. That is rushing touchdown number 10 on the year. And he's really had a running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taken the field. Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground. Looking like an effective dual threat thus far. Drive begins with a Walker run. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's a throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They give up the gut to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. So they're without Walker after the injury. And taking his place in the backfield is Zach Charbonnet. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He's dropping back to throw. It's a screen pass. Charbonnet jukes one defender, and he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Charbonnet now up the middle. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
On second down, a run with Charbonnet. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Cowboy 80.
Charbonnet. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
To Charbonnet. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks running away with it in the second quarter. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go. 19, 18.
And nothing was going to help him escape that. And he gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. Now he fires one deep down the left. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. He'll call his own number. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up second and goal.
difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss? It's really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Charbonnet has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks continue dominating in our opening half. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well.
Here we go. 19 charge.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 16. Finds him over the middle. And he brought down along the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Case got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
On 3rd down, they're going with Charbonnet. He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss. Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. It's an option right that begins this drive. A lot of grass ahead. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, kid. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 48. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Dropping back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
On first down, this is Charbonnet. One good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here's Charbonnet again on second. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And it's fourth down.
Seahawks ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Throwing now, following the turnover. Escapes the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And now they face second down. Looking for a throw here. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
Setting up a throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing it again here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious.
And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks are running them out of the building. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Starting this drive with a give to Charbonnet. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Option play. Here's a give to Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Look into the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Completed over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks throwing 6 more on the blowout. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Seahawks ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Go! Hawks!
Again, it's Charbonnet. He's out in the clear. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. We set it down, score him at the 38.
First down, Seahawks.
Here we go, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
There's a dive up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Let's go. 18, cross.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Boyd hauls it in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played with a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners in the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
The Seahawks game is over, but his work isn't done yet. After a full season of playing together as a group, it's time to take stock of what this team has become since week 1.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. His guys enter play after a truly dominating victory a week ago in all phases. Head coach Mike Macdonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play for Seattle. 45 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down, and defensively now you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He'll try, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, it's Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on 1st down. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Set. 70 Lions.
They run with Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seattle.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the left side and hold in. Valdez-Scantling.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Michael Williams getting to the quarterback there. Seahawks offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. Open man, he's got Boyd. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Third and 5. Back to throw. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 65.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Michael Williams, the 1st-round pick, is there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he will get into the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Seattle. That his second TD catch of the season.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after.
Seahawks offense make their way out to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one on target to Cook.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Seahawks offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. Get this complete to Horton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
We'll get this to about midfield. Michael Williams, the first-round pick, is there for the stop. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. That's taken in by Horton. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Now he takes off and is out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Open man is Valdez-Scantling. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. First and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
He's got it at the 3. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
49ers 14.
Comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Now a 3rd and 2. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Out to his right. He'll run again. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Seattle. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 bucks.
Now Walker. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Rolling to the left. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Ground, it's Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Walker. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown Seahawks. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Seahawks offense about ready to take over once more. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. This is Walker, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now, faking the give. Headed left, buying time. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Throwing now on first and 10. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's first and 10. To throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3. They'll run here with Walker. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
It's third and 4. Throwing now from the gun into the hands of Valdez-Scantling. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Heel drops to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Walker. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Charbonnet. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession as they try to finish things off here in the 4th, and that current 5-game win streak looks like it's about to become 6.
Here we go, set.
They run with Walker, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the zone read, it's a gift to Charbonnet. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete. The Seahawks offense ready to get back to work. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round.